Right, chat. Welcome. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Hopefully, what is it, Wednesday? Hopefully you had a good week. We're leaving for a vacation tomorrow. And so today, I was like, I'm going to take an extra day off. And I literally just played video games all day. It was fantastic. Played a lot of FIFA soccer. Played some WWE wrestling. Universe is going well. My career is going well. It's great. Hopefully everyone's doing well though. So, Link, welcome to chat. Legendary time. Let's go. I still haven't gotten down to the table with DC Legendary. You should. Arrow, welcome to chat. No. Can you mix DC and Marvel Legendary? You sure can. The only thing is, like, the back of the DC cards are blank. The Marvel ones have the Marvel logo. So you need to, like, have opaque sleeves. So you can. And the Hope and Fear track might be a little bit weird, but you could definitely do it. The entire DC universe versus Deadpool. There you go. Arrow, I just blew some money on Final Girl minis and some 4th season expansion on top of Marvel Legendary. So DC Legendary is going to have to wait for a bit. Luckily, it shouldn't go out of print or anything anytime soon, so you should be all right. I only like Final Girl when things go bad, like the ghost pushing 3 people out a window. Same. Yeah, I think for, like I said, with Final Girl, like this season that I got season 4, and then they're changing it somehow, I guess, in the future. Then I'm done. With it. So, he's gonna McLaughlin, welcome to chat. FIFA, dude, it's so much fun. I can't wait till FIFA 27. What happens if I donate $5, 2 subs, and 100 bits? Then I'm happy. Basically. Though the $5 I think has to be through YouTube, Stream Elements. It's weird, the tip goal. The tip goal is routed to, I think, Stream Elements. I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure. I don't even know how my own thing works. Actually, if you type in tip, what happens? Yeah, I think it's that one. I think. Not that you have to or anything like that, but I think that's the one that officially does it. I think. I don't know. The reason I have it through that one versus like if you tip through YouTube takes a portion of it. I think Twitch does too, but I'm not 100% sure. And Stream Elements doesn't, but they're not a profitable business. So Stream Elements, so I can donate in Canadian dollars. Yeah, I don't know what it goes up as, but yeah. All right, so really quick, I don't know if they wanted me to do this, but sorry if you did. So first off, big shout out to Link, who got me these promos for, there we go, for Marvel Champions. So appreciate it. I'm here to report that the braille is legit on them. Like, it is raised slightly, which is crazy. And actually, they look really good. But yeah, so in the future, we'll be playing with Marvel Champions next week with these promos, because why not? They just look good. The genius, the energy, and the strength ones. Man, I can't center my camera at all. But yeah, big shout out to him. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for doing that. And for doing that, I'm gonna update your status on Twitch. You can now be a VIP. I don't know what that. I don't think that gets you anything, but you can now be that. So, all right, there we go. But yeah, today we'll be doing Legendary, which I'm hyped about. Did I hear a giveaway for those double resources? No, you didn't. That's crazy. Also, welcome on your left. Hopefully doing well. Yeah, I'm done buying full season of Final Girl. I'm doing selective buying now. Yeah, I the thing is, like, I have so much for it now that like I don't play it enough as is. And yeah, so good looking, of course. Yeah, now you got a fancy new symbol. You got a little diamond, so hopefully it makes you feel more important. Yeah, I don't know what it does. I think it does something, but I have no idea what. Maybe it just gives you a badge. I can't play Daredevil blind, so I want a refund. They should come out with custom cards. But then, like, the other cards would have to be it, too. So you could tell which one are the Daredevil ones and which ones aren't, I guess. They're so good looking. Yeah, dude, they look so good. They look so good. I mean, if Fantasy Flight Games would sell them, I would buy a bunch and do giveaways, but here we are. It's funny, too, because I was like, oh, I'm going to stop chasing promos. And now I'm still just missing the Civil War ones. I'm like, ugh, I should get those. Maybe at one point. They're nothing like special though. Like the Civil War ones are rough looking, but still, it feels like I should just poke them on it at this point and just, you know, catch them all or whatever. So maybe at some point I'll get it. I don't know. So good looking, of course. Yeah. Veep. But yeah. I'm excited to play more DC Legendary because it's been good. Oh, side note. So what was it, yesterday, I guess? I had some downtime, so I started playing Spider's End Volume 2 Episode 1, and it took me a little bit to get through the mechanics of it because it works a little bit differently. Not a ton, but just like a little bit, but it's pretty good. I made it through probably halfway through and I was like, okay, I need to go back. So is the Hope Fear Tracker make DC Legendary more challenging in your opinion? It can. Not everything uses the Hope and Fear Tracker. So, like, the Joker really relies on it. So, like, if the Fear Tracker gets too low and it, like, pops past 3, goes back up to 2, then you have to discard a card, but you can work it in your favor to make it bigger or to get an extra card. So, it affects it that way and affects how some of your cards work. So, it just adds, like, a very light other mechanic that not every hero or villain uses, but some do. Like, it's always present and it's worth paying attention to slightly, but it's not like everything is going to revolve around it. Like, sometimes it's just there to chill and you can make it work for you or it can work against you, and other times you lean into it. Like the Joker scenarios definitely lean into it. Most of the heroes have hope except for Batman. He lives with the fear. And then we're doing today Wonder Woman, The Flash, and Black Canary against Cersei. So I have no idea how they're going to work. So we'll see if they work with the tracker at all. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But we'll do them and see what it is. I'm still dragging my feet with getting the Civil. I know. There's just like uninspiring. I'm hoping like nobody else like wants them and they just drop crazy in price. It's worth hoping for, right? Why not? But yeah, I don't know. I need to get more games of Marvel Champions in anyway. Well, I guess we will on Monday, but still. I feel like I gotta do a review soon. Or like a hot take video or something. No, I don't know if I'm past the hot take stage at this point. I feel like the live stream had it. And just reward the people that watch that. Now that you could AI everything and just be like, when does D20 say about his hot takes? Call it a day. But yeah, no. Anyway, with DC Legendary though, I'm excited to keep going through and trying different heroes because the only times I really played it was on stream and I gotta do a video for it. So there's just a whole different look. I get what they were going for, but yeah, it's just. Hold on. Oh wait, there they are. It's just like it's not bad. It's not great. It's not $60 good. You know? It just isn't. Or $70 good. It's just not. These are like the only two ones out there too. Like, I would pay a crisp $20 bill for them. I usually avoid promos because then it just stands out from the rest of my collection. I like the full art ones. Like the full art ones are pretty cool. So I didn't mind them, and I don't mind it like standing out, but those like wildly stand out. Like just everything is different. So when I did like the hero ones, I didn't mind that because I like the alternate art. I like the full art, like stuff like that. But yeah, give me foil and hollow and we'll talk. Yeah. Also, welcome Relentless. Yeah, those are just very, very mixed for me. I don't know how I really feel about them. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'd be more into it. Just not today. But it's like DC Legendary. Like, okay, I have the Batman promo one. Which, the Batman promo one, like, is fine. But it's not even that, like, much. Like, the art is just all... Come on, focus. Focus. I don't know. It's not gonna focus. It's just, like, different artwork on it. And the layout's the same. So, I don't know. Because, like, the Superman one's selling for, like, $80. But, like, you look at, like, the Lord of the Rings promos for the LCG, and some of them are crazy. Hold on. Like, we have this promo set for $100, and it's like full art, so like it's cool, I guess. AO win by herself is 60 Canadian or 55 Canadian, so that's not even real money. $200 for Legolas's alternate art, like that's wow. Like I like it, not $200 worth like it, but I like it just fine. But yeah, some of these prices are just insane for what people want. God, even like some of the old stuff just... Ugh. It's so sad. Such a good game. Stood out in a weird way, yeah. Yeah, I get it. Boromir promo goes hard, yeah. I had an alternate art Bilbo I gave away to a new player years ago. That was very kind of you. Hopefully they know what kind of treasure trove they're sitting on. I saw, I was looking at some of the game pledge stuff because I'm waiting for Final Girl. I'm waiting for Elden Ring, but I'm really waiting for this War of Mine, the second version of it. And it looks like, kind of rings, so it made sense. There you go. The second version of it should be shipping like in like a month or so, which I'm super hyped for. Because I like just being completely depressed when I play board games. So super hyped for that. I'm a little worried about how big this packaging is going to be. I feel like the box is going to be monstrous and I need to find a shelf for it. But oh well. So. Give me Marvel Champion Hero cards, but with Kinfire Delve or gold foil like Kinfire Delve. Yeah. Yeah. I just wish it was easier to get, man. Just wish it was easier to get. That's all I ask for in life. I want to see if Ash's Ascendancy does promo type stuff. Because I know like Ash's Reborn, you go to any trade show and basically just be like, hey, I would like them. And they go, okay, here. And they just hand them all to you. Like that's how I got all my Ashes Reborn promos. Actually, I didn't even do it. I asked my buddy who went. I said, hey, can you just ask them for this? Like, if you need a name drop, I guess you could name drop me, but it will make literally no difference. So whatever. And yeah, he went up and just like, can I have them? They're like, yeah, sure. And then he just gave them to me. I was like, that's so awesome. I should do it again so I can give them away. That'd be the slowest giveaway. If every trade show I just go and ask them. But it's like such a nicer way of doing it than, okay, you have to be at this one specific convention or whatever. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Not a big fan of promos that way. Scott, welcome in chat. Did you see the movie Obsession? Just watched it this weekend. Creepy. I have not. So I want to though, because I hear it's really, really, really good. Is it just like straight up creepy, or is it like gore based. Like, I don't love gore. I'm old. Ree, welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well, man. I do want to watch it though, because everyone says like exactly under $1 million budget, like it's good. Like it's really good for what it is. And I guess whoever the actress is, she does it very well. Like plays the role very well. But yeah, I was a little not worried about the content, but I feel like most like horror movies nowadays are just like, how much body horror can we do, or how much gore? And it's like, I'm not into that. I know some people are, and it's totally chill. I'm just not those some people. You know, it's just not for me. I have a weak stomach nowadays. When I was a youth, I could handle it. Psychological creepy. All right, that I like. So I tried to make foil Marvel Champions card cutouts, but each card print is so different. I couldn't line up for every print. Ugh. I know they used to sell sleeves that made your cards look foil. I don't know if they still do. Somebody in the Marvel Champions community used to play with them too. Human Centipede turned me off for horror for a while. Yeah. I remember when that was a thing. Holy cow. I think I watched like a quarter of that movie and I was like, meh, I'm good. Also, be a little welcome to chat. Wasn't on Reddit, but chat doesn't like links. Yeah. Reddit doesn't like anything that's not original content to Reddit, which is just silly because that's not what the purpose of Reddit was. The whole purpose of Reddit was to be able to talk about things together from different things. But now that's not good enough. Reddit's kind of a dumpster fire. I've seen those on Amazon. Okay. Corey, welcome to chat. My friend uses the inner sleeves that make your cards look like foils for her Lacana deck. Okay. Does she like them? And then they made 2 more. Did they really? I didn't even realize that. Oh my god. Yeah, the Odyssey. With the lady in the stew. Oh. I couldn't watch it. I had to like look away for a part of it. The whole movie was kind of like, not the whole movie. That scene was rough to watch. And when they're out in sea with like the really bad lightning strikes, I like had to look away because I was like, I'm about to get a seizure from seeing all these like strobe light actions. She loves them, uses them in every deck. Nice. Lady in the stew was Cersei. Who is it? The same Cersei? Because that's who I'm playing tonight. Is it this Cersei? She seems less creepy. Using this option for the heroes 0 print layer. Yeah, those look sweet. Huh. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, they look cool. Same, I had to look away, yeah. Because Wonder Woman fights lots of figure. Oh, from Greek mythology. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Cool. I like making it, but it didn't always work since each print lines up differently. That makes sense. Huh. The actress was incredible. The Cersei actress? Yeah, she played the role well. Played so well, I didn't want to look. I was saying with that movie too, like, I'm not a Matt Damon fan. I really don't care for Matt Damon as an actor. But he did well. He did well. He did really, really well. I'm not nothing against the dude. I just every time I see him, I see Matt Damon. I still saw Matt Damon, but he did well with it. The whole movie was very good. Cersei turned Wonder Woman into a pig in Justice League Unlimited. Ugh, getting flashbacks already. Cap, welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for getting I have free Prime subs. Yeah, might as well use them. I always forget to use them. I have to like remind myself once a month to like pop into a random stream and dump it. And they're like, hey, D20, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. And they try to start talking to me. I was like, no, I was just trying to give you free money. I just don't want Jeff Bezos to have the money. So I'm trying to give it to you. So here we go. Though I saw like the whole Twitch community was outraged for a multitude of reasons. But the most recent one was that they're using all of our streams to train their AI, I guess, or something. I don't really know. Whatever. And everyone's like, oh, this is so awful. And like, whatever. Like, just give me more money, right? Like, just pay me for it then. I'd be fine with that. Pay me. But yeah, everyone's convinced that. Oh, God. Oh, these were not sitting right. And that was going to bother me. There we go. Batman has to sing a romantic lounge song to get Cersei to change Wonder Woman back. It was great. That's hilarious. But yeah, they're now using like our stuff to train AI or whatever, which everything's training AI now, so whatever. Untrained AI? Nah, never gonna happen. It's a tool we're going to have regardless of if we want it or not. Too much money in it. Too much money. Though there will be a time. What's gonna be interesting is like, okay, so I enjoy the markets and I enjoy stocks and investing and whatever. Random D20 woodworking hobby that I know I've mentioned in the past, but not recently. And it is funny because like the AI bubble will pop at some point, naturally. And it's like the only thing keeping like the United States out of a recession right now is the amount of money that's just being like circled around between Nvidia, Intel, partially SanDisk, but mainly those two, to whatever AI company, back to them, to a different AI company, back to them. Like it's have you ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with Patty's dollars? Right? It's just that, right? It's circular. It's a circular economy. It's hilarious. That's basically what's happening. Is everyone's just paying each other tens of billions of dollars. I just got done with meetings all day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and 80% of conversations by higher-ups were AI. Do any of them know how to use it? Kevin Conroy as Batman singing Am I Blue was not my bingo card. The AI economy right now is a giant Ponzi scheme. How's it a Ponzi scheme? Like, what part of it makes it a Ponzi scheme, I guess? Actually, I have to look up... Oh, God. What's the official definition of a Ponzi scheme? Investment fraud where investors' money to use to pay earlier investors, making it seem like the returns was... Yeah, but they'll still get new money. Because it's not profitable. That's the problem. Like AI is so unprofitable, it's comical. There's no one solid answer. It's all over. Oh, nothing is concrete yet. So much resources or funds to go into AI, when it drives the whole thing will collapse. Most Ponzi schemes aren't profitable either. Yeah. I feel like that's most of venture capitalism, though, to a point. Like investing in things that hopefully will pay off, that doesn't then. The problem is, I think with AI investment right now, they will charge $100. They absolutely will charge $100. Like, I don't think people realize like, okay, when you get into like actual token usage and understanding like the economics behind it, like $20 a month for ChatGPT, like they are running a massive loss because most people that like are paying for it, that are users, are using way more than $20. Like AI is very expensive to run, right? So I think at a point in the near future, we will have it in the next, like, definitely within the next 5 years, probably next 3 years, like actually scale up. And like, it's what's going to happen is what it's going to do is it's going to create a different leveling system. Like AI will continue to get better and better and better. Will it ever be perfect? No, it won't. Will it ever be Skynet? No, it's too stupid. But it's going to create a system where like you have Mythos or whatever the Claude really good one is, Fable, Mythos, whatever they call it now. Fable, maybe? I don't know. The really good one where like you have to pay individual amounts of money to actually use it. Like that's going to be the future where they're actually going to make you pay for token usage, and like companies or really rich people will be able to use the really good AI, and then us poor people will use the bad AI. And then they won't, like, we might get like the hand-me-downs later on, but we'll always be like 2 steps behind. You know what I mean? So people that learn how to leverage AI for business or creating apps or whatever, right? Whatever they want to use it for, will slowly keep getting ahead because they will put more money that they have back into it. That's my theory, at least. But businesses are putting too much stock into it. Agreed, Cap. The problem is not only business put too much stock into it, they don't know what it does. So the industry that I work for with journalism, not journalism itself, but the industry that I'm in with countertop manufacturers, they know it's important in the sense that it will help them, but they don't understand how. And like, I do a lot of research on it, so like I talk about it a lot because I have to write about it a lot. So I don't know like more than like an AI specialist, but I know enough to like convey information, right? And I can show them the things that it does, and they have no idea how to like even handle it. Like they are simply still in the step of, let me copy my email, put it in the ChatGPT or whatever, and like spit me out a cleaner email. And that's what they think it's for still. And it's like, okay, fine. But that's like stuff people were doing back in 2021. You're 5 years behind. Okay, with it all, if it could just avoid or have answers for the destructive aspects to it, aka the economy and tech resources. Well, it's the only thing propelling our economy right now. Because like I said, the American economy at least would be in a total recession right now for a variety of reasons. Our government our government's been trash for a long time, but our government continues to be trash for most of my life. So, but it's the only spending. But like I said, it's just circular spending. What doth life? I'm excited when AI becomes a boring topic. That's when it'll be more of a tool than a hype machine. Yeah, relentless. I agree. Just scan your brains and use it as AI. It'll be confused. Have you ever argued with AI? It's my favorite thing to do. I love it. But you can't do it with ChatGPT because it's too agreeable. I hate ChatGPT. I tried to train it to be not agreeable because I don't want it to agree with me. I want it to give me factual information. And like, I can't train it to do that. It drives me nuts. I've seen your brains that work in higher ed and they don't understand how as well, but it's mostly been constructive in sciences. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, my buddy's a teacher, and he was saying that they're making them use whatever the new software is to like detect if like kids are like using it for like papers and stuff. So he was putting in his old tweets from Twitter, and like it was coming back like 90% AI, like before AI existed, right? From like 2012, 2015 tweets. And he's like, well, yeah, of course it's going to think that because it's being trained off of that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're training it off of old things like tweets and whatnot and Reddit posts or whatever, this is what Google does, then, like, of course, things that were written back then are going to seem like AI because that's how it learned the things. Like, it doesn't make sense. The government has been bad since George Washington is president. Yeah. We had a brief moment where Bill Clinton balanced the budget. That was a really cool year. And then after that, we just went right back to spending like crazy. I'm very as far as government stuff, I care about the expenditures and revenues of government because my generation and my child generation gonna have to pay that bill, and I would like our balance or our budget balance, but our government seems to really love spending money, which is great. Hey. I work in higher. Oh.
Good evening. How is everyone doing?
Hey Keith, how's it going? High school teacher here. Almost all work will be handwritten going forward. That makes sense. At least. But aren't Corey, I don't know about your school district, but our school district's doing it and the ones nearby. Like, they're making all the kids do everything on computers anyway. Like, everyone's handwriting is terrible. Like, I have bad handwriting, so I'm not like judging. But like, kids like can't write anymore. And like our kindergarten through high school in our area, my old school area, a couple of areas around us, like everything's on a one of them Chromebook things. My artist friend has an AI boyfriend as part of her conceptual art practice. Wait. My artist friend has an AI boyfriend as part of her conceptual art practice. She says she has to retrain him to be nice whenever the AI model gets an update. That's wild. It's great that we couldn't use Wikipedia as a source, but everyone has so much faith in AI. Yeah. We had no inflation during Obama. Whether because we were in a deep recession, but we had a huge spending deficit. Like, we have not had a positive balanced budget since Clinton. Obama, we didn't have quote unquote inflation because the '08 crash due to subprime mortgages, which is just a whole nother thing. Keith, I'm sorry. Thank you for 30 months, dude. Hopefully you're doing well. They're still giving all of our kids Chromebooks. But I'm not going to have them use them very often in my classroom. They can still cheat, but yeah. I mean, at least like back in our day, we had to be creative when we cheated, right? It'd be nice not to worry about money. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be. But that's every country. Like that's just everywhere. I'm okay with AI for spell check level stuff, but not as creative shortcuts. It's being human, yeah. Yeah, like spell check and like if you write out stuff and like it helps reorganize it, or like note taking. Like for me personally, I enjoy it as a note taking service. So like for example, if I'm in a seminar, right? Like writing down all the notes of a speaker saying things, like I'm gonna miss a ton of things and I'm gonna get quotes wrong. So I audio record everything. And now I could go back through a 2-hour seminar and listen to all of it. Or I can have the transcription and just tell AI to reorganize it. Not pull in other information, not look anything up, just literally organize my notes. And that's basically what I use it for the most part with journalism, just to organize my notes. And then I can have it say where about, like timestamp, because usually it timestamps so it can guess, is this thing, so I can get the direct quote or whatever. So I'll use it for things like that, and that saves a lot of time. But like I can't use it to like write an article, right? Like there's a huge issue with that, and especially if and when it gets things wrong, because it does. So I met her. Oh wait, a coworker, professor I met has her students record their screen while they write their papers. Interesting. I assume they would just use a second computer then. I mean, it's a good way of doing it. Definitely puts an extra step in. They still have to like physically write it out, but yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, a questionnaire methods. I mean, that's the thing. Like, cheaters gonna cheat, right? Like in high school and college, like we knew who the cheaters were. They were gonna figure it out. I feel like the only thing that was hard to cheat on was SATs. Not impossible, But you had to be pretty clever to do it. Writing will become obsolete. It's already partially obsolete. Kids don't even know cursive anymore. Makes me sad. I was writing something in cursive the other day because I just enjoy it. Like, I think it just looks cool, right? And my son's just like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "It's cursive." And he's like, "What's that?" I was like, "Well, like when I sign my name." He's like, "Oh yeah, when like you scribble." I was like, "It's not okay." First off, it's not scribbling. It looks like it, but it's not. And I was like, "This is how people used to write, is in cursive. It's faster and it's more efficient." And he's like, "No." I'm just like, "Oh my god, guy." My coworkers look at the version history, but kids can retype it from AI in the second tab or monitor, and occasionally backspace and delete stuff. It takes more energy to catch. Yeah. We'll pretend to be you for SAT for $500. You made your kids learn cursive for some of that's amazing. I love it. I love it. Chicken scratch. My grade was the last one to do cursive in school. That's crazy. Dylan, welcome to chat. That's crazy. Yeah, so I have a half brother who's 16 years younger than me. And when he's, I guess, a senior in college now. So when he was in like middle school and high school, whatever, they stopped doing cursive back then, which was crazy. And it's just like weird that like there'll be an entire generation, future generations that don't know how to do that. Or the other thing is, he never used what's the like the Dewey Decimal System, right? For like libraries and stuff. He has no idea how to use that. Like no idea. He has no idea how to look up like papers. Like when you back in my day, you had to actually like go to a library and like go look up stuff and whatnot, because not like academic research papers, I should say, were written out or typed out. I'm sorry. They were just like, they were typed out, but like printed out. I guess not typed onto like a server. Yeah, it was crazy. Doesn't know how to do that. My mom was the last of her class to take high school typing. When I was a youth, my mom was basically a secretary for one of her jobs, and I would get to go to her office now and again, and she had a couple typewriters, and I used to love to sit there and use a typewriter. So we went antiquing one time, and my son saw one, and he's like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's a typewriter." He's like, "How does it work?" I was like, "You literally push the button, and the letter flies up." Well, it doesn't fly out, right? Like it goes up and it hits the paper, and it types it out. And then you get to the end, and you get to that awesome thing where you push it over, and it's like, ching, ching. Future generations will never drink from a water hose. My son thinks I'm weird because I still do that. We were outside playing. I just turned it on and put my mouth like, right below and started drinking. He's like, "What are you doing? That's dirty." It's like, "It's not dirty. It's literally the same water we drink from inside." He's like, "No, it's not." I was like, "Where do you think the water comes from, buddy?" Well, it's like the whole idea of being like a latchkey kid, right? Is like kind of thrown out the window. Like I was for as long as I remember. Like my mom was never home because she had to work 3 jobs to support us. And like I would get off the bus ever since kindergarten and walk myself. To me, it felt like 5 miles. Later in life, I measured it, and it was almost half a mile. Distance wasn't my strong suit. Had to let myself in with a key, feed myself, do whatever. I had a list of chores that were on the table that I had to do the chores, and then I would go outside and play and just ride my bike. And then I had to tell my son that back in my day, they literally had a commercial at 10 o'clock at night to remind parents to look for their children, right? It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your child is? Right? And he's like, "No, they didn't." So I had to pull up the old video on YouTube. And I was like, "No, this is literally what they would play at 10 o'clock at night on the television to remind parents that you may have a child and they may still be out." And he's like, "Well, you could just call them on your phone." I was like, "We didn't have phones like that back in the day, bud." I was like, "They didn't exist." He's like, "Well, how'd you meet your friends?" I was like, "I don't know. I just went to the park and hoped somebody was there. Or I went to their house and knocked on the door." Crazy. Lost skills, how to write a check, how to tell time with a traditional clock. Traditional clock tell time. So in our in our kitchen, we have for whatever reason on the wall, it came with the house, is a giant like analog clock. And our son now knows how to read it because we do everything off of that clock. So he knows how to do that at least. So I haven't completely failed as a parent, but I'm working on it. Old school Matthew. Typewriters just mystified me, to be honest. They're cool. Been a while since I hose drank, but that taste still sticks with me. Mental goodness. Call my parents if I was out late. I had to write in our note which direction I was going. And that's it. Like east, north, west, or south. Just so that, you know, I guess if my mom was to look for me, she would go that direction. I had to collect. Oh, no, I read that. It's 2 a.m. Do you know where your child is with your beer and cigarettes? Have you ever seen the old, what is it? I can't remember if it's an ad in the 70s or the 80s when it was like an old interview on a news station and they passed the law that you can't drink and drive. And everyone's like, what are they going to do next in America? You know, this and that and whatever. Like, it's a hard day. I deserve a beer in the car on the way home. It's just like, oh my God. And like, same with like wearing a seatbelt, right? It's just like one of those things that just like, of course I would wear a seatbelt. But like my uncle, who's about 70 now, like he doesn't. Like, it's weird for him because he never did, like, because it wasn't a law. And that's, like, crazy to me to think of. That's the one that kills me about how kids literally don't know how to look something up on Google. Yeah. With DC being Warner Brothers, I have hope for Lord of the Rings, The Legendary. That'd be sweet. Actually, that'd be really cool. I'd be really happy with that. I'm ready to spend. Some cars don't have seatbelts. I haven't had so many students who don't know how to use a personal computer. Clear indicators are they do not know to double click. So wait, what do they use? Just their phones? So like on this computer, right? It's a normal computer with like a normal mouse and whatever. Like my son plays Minecraft on it because he's allowed to play on the weekends. Grew up on phones. Interesting. So like he understands like how to work it and whatever. So I guess maybe that's something I'm doing right. That's the thing that like novels and I have talked about with like to each other about him is just like there's already kids like in a grade above or so that like are getting cell phones. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm ready for that. He doesn't need that much unfettered access to the internet. He barely has any access to the internet. I like that. I want to go back to having dial-up for him. Where the only way he gets on the internet is you gotta get a 56K modem, turn it on, hear the buzzing noises, and then you can hop on. A lot of kids in my class only know how to do touchscreen, not mouse and keyboard. That's crazy to me. The kids get iPads in elementary school, and many families don't have a PC, so they don't know how to use a keyboard. That's wild. Yeah, so your elementary school has the Chromebook, so they know that. No internet is a cherished time? Yeah. I remember I was in college when the iPhone first came out. That really kind of changed everything. And I remember my buddy got it. One of the guys on the track team got an iPhone, and we were playing with it. And I was like, this is so dumb. I was like, I want a keyboard to touch things, right? Because BlackBerry was massive at the time. And a couple of kids had BlackBerries. I had a normal flip phone. And I was like, I want a keyboard or whatever. I would never use this touchscreen nonsense. Here I am later with an iPhone. My daughter just started middle school, and we've only started to discuss if she should have a very basic, not smartphone. Yeah, that's what I would do, is I would just get him a flip phone. I got my cell phone when I was in 7th grade, and mostly because of sports, and they would change the schedule at the last minute, and I had literally no way to tell my mom that the schedule was changed. So like one time she drove all the way out to a different school district, like 40 minutes away, and the game was home. And I was like, Mom, I'm sorry. Like, I had no way of telling you. So, and then that wasn't great because I just like texted on it all the time. But at least texting, I guess, was better. I don't know. You can look up Thomas the Tank Engine. We still watch Thomas. He doesn't like to admit it, but he likes it. It's too little for him. But the songs are good, especially the Thomas and Friends. It's good stuff. As a teacher and new parent, please hold back on the cell phone as long as possible. We could tell as teachers which kids have unlimited cell phone use at home. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you can. Oh, I'm sure you can. Yeah, I want to go as long as I can. And if and when he gets one, right? Because once he's an adult, he can do whatever he wants. But realistically, it'd probably be late middle school, early high school, and he's getting a flip phone with no internet on it. That's what he's getting. He can call me and his novels. Matter for welcome chat. Wishing to go back before there was surveillance. God, I know, right? My introduction to smartphones was my friend's silly beer tree app. Oh, is that when you would like tilt it and it would go down? I remember that. Nokia brick phones were the best, dude. We tried to break ours. I remember that was one of my first phones. Was the Nokia brick. It was a phenomenal phone. I played way too much Snake. We're starting to run into issues where her rehearsals run long, allow early. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the flip phone, man. I didn't get a cell phone to high school, and even then I didn't use it. Yeah. I still think it's 300 limited text messages was the day. Yeah. Except then I went over it and I got yelled at so bad because like their bill was so high. It was so bad. And they're like, just call on the phone like a normal person. I was like, millennials don't do that. Phone numbers by heart, and she can borrow other people's phones. So right now we're not going to get any. That's good then. Yeah. You never outgrow Thomas and Sonic. Backtrack true. I still need to see the third Sonic movie. So JoJo's update. How are you? I'm not that far. I haven't been able to watch too much. Hold on. I'll tell you exactly what episode I'm on. I am. Next episode's episode 7, so I'm not very far. Oh yeah, no, I'm only like a third of the way through. So not very far, but I'm enjoying it a lot. Get him a dumb phone. There's some great options out there. Oh yeah, for sure. He's getting a flip phone. Canadian, hey, you know what's crazy? It is time to end stream. Chat, this was so great. It's so much fun. Good to see you, man. The Thomas and her family's Bluey. Bluey's fantastic. Gets a little emotional, and I have to look away. Hits me a little hard sometimes, but that's all right. I love Bluey. We watch it usually every Friday. I still use 1-800-COLLECT. I didn't even know it still existed. That's amazing. Got into the car with my very, very religious friend. He was rocking Christian. What kind of Christian rock? Because there's some good ones out there. My first concert was a Christian musician. I fell asleep. JoJo, where a group of guys are doing something stupid. You're almost done with part 1. Okay. Part 2 is at episode 10. Oh, okay, cool. I feel better then. Watch Columbo with him. I love Columbo. I still watch Mr. Rogers as an adult. We used to watch with him when he was littler and didn't get the jokes. Frasier, King of Queens, and Everybody Loves Raymond. And now I realize we can't because he can understand what they're saying. And some of the jokes, I was like, oh, this is an awkward talk I'm not ready for yet with you. Like, I'll have this talk with you in about like 6 years or so. Steven, welcome to chat. Very emotional. I know, right? It's crazy. Took a day off of work to see the Odyssey. Worth it, dude. It's so good, right? I was saying before we were talking about the Odyssey. Excuse me. The Cersei scene. Oh, I had to look away. Joker and the chemo scheme. Rocket ruins a rogue. Yeah, the Joker's tough. I agree with the Bluey being emotional. I admit I sit down and watch everything the kids turn it on. Yeah, we watch it Friday nights for pizza night. He always picks Bluey, and I'm like, yeah, sounds good. And then we get to certain episodes, I'm like, I'm not emotionally ready for this, and I have to come back and hype up chat. Especially when like they're gonna move and then they don't. Oh, it's a tough episode to watch. I was able to see in 70 millimeter. Is that what it is? First time ever doing that was pretty cool, especially the boat scene after the Sun God Island. Yeah. We watched in IMAX. I guess it's the same as that thing. And when they're in the boat with all the lightning from the, what's going on with Zeus and whatever, I had to look away because I thought I was going to get a seizure from it. The emotional watch the Fry's dog episode. Oh, yeah. I do know that one. Futurama is also a goated show. Search the Scene was literally hard to watch. Yeah. Yeah, it was really hard to watch. I remember after I watched that movie, I came back and novels was like, would I like it? I was like, the movie? Probably not. Probably not. Blaze. Blaze is good. Blaze and the Monster Machines. It's a classic. We did a lot of Bluey. He liked Stinky and Dirty on Amazon. That was a really good one too. Spidey theme slaps. But yeah, Stinky and Dirty was like a thing for a long time with us. Puppy Dog Pals was too. That was a good show. I actually really enjoyed Puppy Dog Pals. That's fun. Some of the kid shows aren't bad. I know people always trash on kid shows, like as adults. Some of them are pretty good. For Le Cyclops. But yeah, nowadays he just watches Minecraft, like people play Minecraft. So I have to watch. So Box of Delights, who used to do board game stuff, right? I forgot the guy's real name, but he came out with Renegade and some other board game, I think, too. Like he's a game designer now. His channel's now turned into a Minecraft channel, so he's watching that. Alien versus Pooh. I didn't realize that was a thing. I have to do that. I do like. I do like Winnie the Pooh in general. I've always been a big fan. He doesn't mind it. People play Minecraft, skip the tutorial and a few others. Yeah. He likes Milo and Chip. That's what he watches. So like whenever he watches something on YouTube, I'm there, or Novels is there, so that we can watch what he's watching. And Milo and Chip is good too. We like them. They're fun. He has a Milo, I think it's Milo, the blue bird plushie. I have been seeing some board game channels start to do video games for them. Wonder if that messes up the algorithm for them. So no one knows. It definitely used to, right? It definitely used to. Okay. It's really, really weird. So what YouTube wants versus what actually works are two completely different things. So for example, if I started playing Marvel Champions every single day, right? That's how I grew this channel, was I got super niche down and I slowly spread out from there. And to the point of that, I basically trick you all into thinking I'm a fun content creator, and then you're willing to watch other things like this. Like, for example, right now there are 43 people watching this stream right now. If I was just 2 years ago, if I was not playing Marvel Champions, the stream would be about 6 people, right? So the strategy was always you started really niche and then like slowly broaden out, which is kind of what I've done, right? Marvel Champions still does better by a little, but not like a ton. 42 Fools, yeah, losers. No, just kidding. So that's what they want, but YouTube doesn't actually want that. Like they publicly stated, because they have like content creator YouTube stuff that you can watch as a creator or whatever. When you make the partner program, they have like other stuff they give you, and it's really dumb, most of it. But what they want you to do is just build. They want you to not be niche, and the reason being is because they realize that most niche topics don't last super long, with the exception of like Minecraft and Roblox and things like that. But like, look at like generic video games, right? For the most part, whatever the big hype game was 3 years ago probably isn't that thing anymore, right? Resident Evil 9 was a massive game. It's dropped off, right? Still an amazing game. I still love it. It still has a decent audience, but it's not what it was. So they don't want you to build niche content anymore because they don't want like these weird spikes. They want consistency of you growing. So anyway, with that to say is that as the video game stuff, like, it might hurt it a little, but YouTube isn't punishing you because they don't care. And the algorithm won't punish you. It'll just be people that actually never really... The nice way to put it is that people weren't actually there for you as a content creator. They were there for the stuff that you were doing. And us in the board game hobby space of YouTube get very stuck in the idea of like, oh, I have to play this very successful game because that they care about the thing that's on the table instead of caring about the person. And because most board game content creators don't live stream, it's really hard to have this, right? This. It's very, 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 very hard to have this, right? Because if it's just like, hey, I'm just talking to a camera to myself and whatever, like you're never really building audience connection. It's really, 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 really hard to. Live streaming, it's much easier. And that's how this has grown essentially to what it is because you can actually build a connection. But board game content creators don't want to do that work. They just don't. For whatever reason. I get it. It's work. Doesn't pay well. But my live streams, they're good now. It's just, they work. I'm a VIP of full. That's right. You are special. Panic Games, welcome to the chat. I just keep making people watch random board games at random times. There you go. Love it. That's our king. Lord of the Rings War in the North Shadow dropped on all consoles and PC yesterday. I played on PS3 originally. Decent action RPG game. I feel like I remember that one. No, I'm thinking Shadow of Mordor. Wasn't that a big one? New card game on your Steam or on your stream? Probably bad advice. Whatever. It's fine. I've gotten to the point, once I hit 10K subscribers on YouTube, I have stopped caring about numbers. Like, I'm here just for fun. Like, if all y'all left and I'm just streaming by myself, man, I'll just play by myself. That's fine. Yeah, I think the only live board game streams I watch is your channel. I don't enjoy most others, and I don't know why. Because people treat it like YouTube. That's what it is. That's really what it comes down to. Creating a YouTube video and creating a live stream are two very different things. And it's really, really... So most board game streamers, right? They pop... Like, you pop in and they're already, like, right here and they're just doing this and they're putting their head down and they might read and be like, hey, you know, Corey, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Blah, 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 blah. Like, okay, now I'm doing this and this is how you play it, whatever. And, like, all that's, like, fun and whatever. But that's not how you build connection. So if most of the time, the reason why most people watch live streams is to be connected to the streamer, right? To be connected, more importantly, to the community. Most of you all have like jokes that you are all a part of now from the live streams, right? For those that are old enough to remember with like the wasp incident and different things like that. Like we all have different jokes that we have being on this stream, and other people in here have joined the Discord or just talked on the chat to each other. Like one of the streams, maybe it was Monday, I think most of the time chat just talked to itself, right? And that's the community aspect of it. And a lot of board game content creators don't realize that that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to build a community, not around the thing I'm doing. And it's not even really about me. I'm just here as a vehicle in which the community do exist. That's it. That's all I'm here for. So easier to use popular content to get people into your view funnel. I was always curious because people kept hammering niching down, but that gets old in my opinion. Niching down works for live streaming, I think. I do not think it works for YouTube. But people have made it work for YouTube on really popular things like Marvel Champions. Like Web Warrior Fanatic, I think is a really good example. Web Warrior Fanatic, that dude just plays a lot of Marvel Champions and obviously has a very successful channel. So is Villain Theory. He's niched down a lot, but I don't know what his ceiling is. I hope he doesn't have one. I want him to keep growing, right? That's really cool. So yeah, but I do think, again, live streaming is just more about creating a community than it is whatever we're doing. And again, you can see it when I'm playing the game. We have good, there's good numbers right now, right? 40 some people watching this. The second I start playing this game, it's probably going to drop by 20%. And that's what board gamers don't realize, I think. Or not like board game content creators. Define your live streams work. Oh no, I don't remember what that's a reference to. I love Shadows of Mordor Nemesis system. Nemesis system has so much untapped potential. Some board games are great experiences, but not great on stream. Agreed. D20 loves to chat. I do. I found a guy who streams Doom board game and Arc Nova and Rit. That's cool. You and Paula Deming are the only two I watch. You're controversial. Paula is just cute. Paula is funny too. Her stuff is fun. I enjoy being controversial. It's great. It's great. Actually, it doesn't really bother me. I don't really care. I am who I am. People over product, yeah. Nate, welcome to chat. Just played my first game on DC Legendary. Can't wait for new heroes. Yeah, they're definitely coming out more. Live stream board games is the hardest streams to do. Not too many of us do that. Yeah, it's rough. And seeing novels collapse during Resident Evil, I still believed in her, not myself. Ride the D20 woodworking vehicle. Yeah. I remember that one time with the thing, you know, right? Yeah, exactly. Does the game come with the playmat? Yeah. So this playmat comes in the core box. So it's with it. So not the dials, but the game, the cards, obviously not the sleeves, and the metal token thing. They all come in it. Is Ceiling is everyone who likes Spider-Man. Well, isn't he like on Team Daredevil now? Because of a Playboy Playmat. If it did, it'd make a lot more money. I agree with building community. People show up for you, not what you're doing. I enjoy doing community play-alongs. Yeah. I want to do more of that. That's something I've really failed at as a content creator, is doing community type stuff. I would like to get into that more. Heck, maybe I'll just start doing videos where I play video games. Start playing Triangle Strategy for Switch. Never finished it, so I restarted it. I've never heard of that one. What is it? Why are the hero boards $55 each? It's because you use fake money. They're like 35 for us. Well, it depends, I guess, on the board. But you can get 5% off. There's a lot of friend swap games you can play with chat. Yeah. I want to do like we did way back when. We did Jack in the Box as a chat, and that was fun. I wanted to do that again sometime. Have a group where we did it. How do we do it? I think we Discord video called each other and played. And I remember Karakai, everyone was convinced he was the, like, not the imposter, because that's the other game. Which also Among Us would be funny to do. But we had to like eject him because we thought he was like the traitor or whatever. And like he was like, no, I'm not. I'm really, guys, I would not lie to you. And it turns out he wasn't. We just, none of us trusted him. Square Enix. Oh, maybe by Square Enix. Okay. It's a better version of Final Fantasy Tactics. I saw your video with Daredevil board and thought it looked amazing until I looked up the cost. That's fair. Pre-order and demo for Moonlighter 2 is live on Switch too. I think they're really nice, and I don't doubt the quality at all. It's just a brutal price point. Yeah. What the heck? I have like 40 alerts going off for MLS soccer. Like, calm down. It's already on Steam, but I don't has that. Okay. Like, they're really, really nice. I don't doubt the quality at all. It's just, yeah. They've gotten really expensive in time. Back in my day, I remember when their boards first came out and they were like $20. I mean, I get it. That's expensive because I understand the process that goes through it, but still, like, it is a lot. I think my buy the same token collection is worth more than my Marvel Champions collection at this point. I don't think I'm going to get second edition of Marvel Champions or DC Legendary. I have all the original and I'm glad to be done collecting. That's fair. Gaming is getting expensive, dude. I get it. I saw a video on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. There was somebody that was like, if I was to start over with a $100 to make a board game collection, this is what I would do. And I was expecting to just buy like one game, but he just bought like a bunch of cheap games. But I was like waiting for somebody to be like, I would buy 1/3 of a Kickstarter. Back in my day, cards went straight on concrete. Exactly. Professor Layton DS 3DS games for my wife. God, I don't even know what that is. I feel so ignorant. All right, speaking of destroying my stream, I'm gonna pop down, but we can still talk about whatever. I need to turn the lights on. Lights. You drinking has made me buy more gamer subs. Buy Rogue Energy. You get 10% off? I don't know what you get. 5 or 10% off. I'm going to be honest with you right now. There's not a Rogue product in here right now. Because I didn't want any more caffeine because I drank a lot of caffeine today.
Whoop whoop, when DC Legends clicked I knew my wallet started crying.
Nate Six, thank you for, what is that, 3 months, dude? Thank you for that. Enjoy the new badge. Appreciate the support, dude. Yeah, there's wife just got me some McDonald's. Oh god. My son loves McDonald's. So once a month at most. Usually it's every other month, but still, let's just say it's about once a month. We go to McDonald's. I get so many chicken nuggets, dude. They're so good. I actually get a Happy Meal with him, so you can get 2 toys, but usually ends up with the same exact toy. It's the worst. But then we buy a lot of nuggies. I feel terrible. To find a lot of caffeine, today was probably about 900 milligrams of caffeine. Not even shaking. I'm doing all right. It was a decent amount. It was a Chemex, McDonald's coffee, pre-workout, a pot of green tea, and a white Monster. Is that bad? So anyway, in here is just creatine and water. So I was like, I don't need to get more shaky. McDonald's fries are the best. Dude, they're so good. Though I really do like Arby's French fries, like the curly ones. It's good. What do you put on your nugs? I like tangy barbecue, but I'll do anything spicy. But sometimes my son eats it, and it's not good. They're real good in Canada. All right, bet. Wait. Do y'all in Canada clean your deep fryers? Because if you do, then it's terrible. Like, I could tell when we go to McDonald's and they recently cleaned their deep fryer, it tastes too fresh. I need to feel the heart attack come in while I'm eating it. Honey on McDonald's nuggets is godlike. Recommend. I'll have to look at that. I drank about 2 Diet Cokes and a Nos today. I'm lit. I switched from Diet Coke to Coke Zero. I don't know what the difference is, but it tastes different. It's pretty good. Arby's fries are so. That's what I'm talking about. We went. Okay, so I told you all that this past weekend we did Cub Scouts day camps, right? So I was the leader of like the little kids and whatever, and they had named their team. And the one kid wanted to name the team Red Robin Yum so bad, and I was like, "This is hilarious," but it's such a dumb name. No one voted for it. That's like a lot of Coke Zero. I pass. My favorite fast food is the Wendy's bacon mushroom melt. I like the Baconator. Downs Coke is really good too. Yeah. Check Amazon every day. Yeah. We put maple syrup on them. Hey, Big Ol' Top, how's it going, man? Gotta put your legendary live stream links in. I know. I always feel weird like promoting it through other people's channels. I know it's like what I should do. I don't know. I know, but I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Change the title to a food stream. I know, right? Oh, we should have a fry off. I'm a proud Eagle Scout. Awesome to hear your son is a scout. That's amazing. When I went to Purdue, I was part of the Reamer Club, and in my club there was 5 or 6 Eagle Scouts, and they immediately bonded over it. It was so cool to see. So he hated it at first, but now he kind of likes it, and he's gotten really into archery, and he likes arts, and he's always liked arts and crafts, so he likes that aspect of it too. And just being outside, right? He's a little kid, loves running around and stuff. So I'm hoping he sticks with it. But I think I have to keep volunteering to do stuff. So I will, you know. I was a scout too. It's amazing. That's what it's for. I know. Back on top. All right. I'll do better in the future. Scout's so cool. Yeah. Do you ever smoke meat? I don't, but my buddy who I play board games with does. I have so many good and growing moments, memories from Scouts. That's what I hear. It's just so good. Has he camped yet? No. We're going to do a practice camp out in the backyard because he's never slept in a tent. So we're going to practice in our backyard. So this way he can feel better about it. But I think in like a year, he could probably do the overnight stuff. But I'll have to be there because, you know. Here to watch casually, answer questions if needed. I appreciate it, dude. Good luck. Thank you. Caveman Scout's always the hook, yeah. And like they all like have like their little like jokes and stuff and whatever. Like it's been good for him. And like his troop is really small, and the event we went to was nice because it was much bigger. So it was good. Also, I run a legendary league each year for kids 17 and under each summer. You two should join next year. That's good to know. I've started him with really basic games, but he's getting into it. In the fall, once it cools down a bit, and do some stargazing. He doesn't know yet, but will love it. Yeah, that's amazing. I love it. How old is your son, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't want to give exact age, you can roughly do it. That's fine too. Okay. We are doing tonight 4.5. Oh, I love it. That's amazing. That's perfect to start them young too. So my son, we were talking about careers because he's like, Daddy, when I grow up, I want to be like you. I was like, no, do not be a journalist. If for those that have children, do not encourage them to ever be a journalist. It's a dead profession. But anyway, he's like, no, a YouTuber. I was like, oh, yeah, good luck with that. Have it be an accountant. That's what Novels does. I say all the time. Do what Novels does. Be an accountant. But he's really into space now. So we had a really long conversation about space. And he's like, well, can you do that for a living? I was like, yeah. I was like, there's a lot you could do with that. I was like, you could build the rocket. You could design the rocket. Do the engineering for it. Blah, 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 whatever. And I think he's like kind of liking that. So I want to find like a space camp for him. So I play Fliptoons and Flux with my daughter. We played, that's good to know about that. We played, not Star Realms. They have like a kid's version of it. And he plays that and he's really good at it. We play a lot of, Blockist too. He enjoys that one. Melodic, welcome to chat. I just switched my major from CS to accounting. Smart choice. They sunsetted journalism at my school? Yeah. As they should. Accounting pays well? It pays very well. Very well. In the new popular, what do you want to do when you grow up? Replacing music or sports star? Yeah. It really has. And I show him everything. I show him all my metrics and whatever and how long it took to get where I was and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, wow, you make a lot of money. Because, you know, each month I probably make like $300 to $400, right? I was like, bro, let me tell you how much a mortgage is. Okay, so we're going to be doing Cersei and as the mastermind. So she always leads the... Can't read that text. Bestiamorphs, which is a henchman group. So since we're doing solo, we get 2 of them and 2 of them in there. So that's good to know. As a villain set, I picked Titans for Hire. I don't know. They seemed fun. I haven't done them yet. And then for a scheme set, we're doing Kingdom Come. So there's going to be 8 twists, but we have to shuffle 2 extra villain groups and 3 bystanders into a mankind liberation front. And basically, when lots of villains escape, we lose. By lots, I mean 3. Oh, wait, it's when 3 villains escape. That's good to know with the henchmen. So that's what we're doing. So we got to get our 8 schemes? Yeah, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Novels went the audit track. Play some Conservis board game? I don't think I've heard that one. Think she leads the Beastie Boys and yell a song. Audit track is his best track. I did not like my tax courses. She did tax for a little while and she didn't mind it, but it gets really busy. The guy that lives there, the house over there, he's a tax accountant and he loves it except during tax season. It's about a fish canary. Huh? I don't want to travel a bunch for auditing. So you don't have to. Novels does global auditing and never travels. But when she was at her old company, then she would have to travel a lot for auditing. So it kind of depends on what you're doing. Like some companies have and some don't. Thank God for remote work. I know. If my job wasn't full-time remote, I wouldn't be doing it. Okay. They go... Wait. Oh, yeah. They go in. Master Strikes go in. And then for the other deck, we're going to be using the Fearsome 5 and Legion of Doom. And then we need to put in, what is it, 3? Yeah, 3 bystanders. I do accounting for a university attached foundation. Nice. Accounting is the way to go. I used to travel so much for my work, and I loved it. It was great until you have children. Then it's terrible. Before children, great. After children, terrible. 1, 2, 3. Once he doesn't need me anymore, so in like 5 years, I'm sure traveling will be great again. All right, we'll place this deck here for this. Oh yeah, we gotta shuffle up Cersei's cards. Okay. All right, so I'm using Black Canary, the Flash. Now the Flash has some transformation cards, so they're going to be sitting out of play, and Wonder Woman. I haven't done these 3. This is the only reason I'm picking them. I don't know if they work well together at all, but I haven't done them yet, so I figured I might as well. Oh yeah, and somebody was asking earlier if you can mix Marvel Legendary and DC Legendary. I believe Bagotop has done that recently, and will probably be doing it more in the future. But if you actually want to see gameplay footage of that, go to his YouTube channel, Bagotop Games on YouTube, and you can probably watch it, I assume. Or it will be coming out, I assume. Okay, yeah, his first video. So yeah, so if you were wondering if you can do it, you can actually watch Bagotop do it. He has an entire collection, so... And is much better at the game than I am. How did the Hope Fear track work with that? Just make a fool of myself. Almost 10 games mixing them, and it's fine. There you go, yeah. Worked just fine? Okay, nice. I knew that was a lot of people's concerns. And I was like, I don't know. Go watch a better YouTuber. All right, let's shuffle up our deck. So you get your 4 starting checkmate knights and your 8 pawns. I think if you mix, you should always play on the DC mat. I also think the DC mat's better, but yeah. Just in case you need a Hope Fear track, but you can make all DC setups where nothing uses Hope and Fear. Knowing that you could have a whole DC hero deck with no Hope and Fear manipulation on those cards says everything you need to know. Yeah. Okay. I shuffle this, right? I always panic because I do terrible at this. All right, so Cersei, for each pig she had, oh god, I'm having flashbacks already. Each pig she has goes up by 1. Okay. It's Ladies' Night except for Barry. All right, first one is Vibrate Through Walls. Next one is Lasso of Truth. Next one is Vibrating Through Walls again. Find Their Lair and Lasso of Truth. So, lots of attack. Okay, I like this. So, Flash's whole thing is drawing cards. Lasso of Truth, say whether the top card of the villain deck is a villain or not, then reveal it. If what you said was true, you get +2 attack. Oh, that's interesting. Once it's turn, you may fight a henchman from the victory pile, putting it in your victory pile. Oh. Yeah, that's just a 4 attack, basically. Flash would crush Lee's thing. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, got a usual 2-4 setup here. So, 3 steps for those that don't know how Legendary works. Basically, we're going to play a top card of villain deck, do whatever it says. We play our cards as much as we can. We throw away, we don't. Drop a new hand. Rinse and repeat over and over. Losing is if the villains make it through the city and get to the escape pile. If there's 3 of them there, we have lost the game. To win the game, we must beat Cersei 4 times, but I usually try for a 5th time if I can. But we have to get through her facing down cards, just so you all know. And we can go through the rules as we go along, too. So, top card is a bystander. Bystander goes under the first one right there. If they escape with the bystander, it's no bueno, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So, we have 2 attack and 4 recruit points. I'm going to put it down here because I'm running out of space. So 2 attack. Again, the dials don't come with this. This is by the same token. You can use my link to get 5% off, or you could use dice or whatever. I'm really bad at counting. All right, so attack, we can't hit anything for 2. So that's kind of useless for us. 4 recruit, though, and the reason we can't, just so I can explain, is in the bottom right. There's an attack value. You can't do it like Marvel Champions where you just put some damage on. It's all or nothing. So we can't attack anything for 2. There's nothing to attack. It's 3, 3, and 9. 9. But with 4 recruit points, we can buy a card for sure. I'm thinking of trying to stack these vibrate through walls, and hopefully this works out for us. So we're going to spend 2 recruit points to get this one. It goes straight into your discard pile. Next card comes out. Oh, it's Barry. Barry. All right, so Barry, we can, if you drew at least 3 cards, you can transform it into the fastest man alive, which we do want at some point. With our next 2, we're going to buy another vibrate through walls because we want to get that card draw going. And War and Peace. We can either choose one. This is one of the interesting things that they did with DC Legendary was the choosing option. So you can either choose Peace to get 3 recruit points, or you choose War and you get +1 for each Master Strike that's face up anywhere. Your entire hand goes away after you're done using it, and then you draw back up to your starting 6 unless something changes it. We're going to have the same exact hand as before. 2 attack, 4 recruit points. Unlike Marvel Champions, when your draw pile is empty, you do not automatically shuffle back up, because if I buy things I don't want, I want to wait. Once you have to draw, then you have to shuffle up. But I was able to get the full flash deck going. Those were some, oh my god, I imagine. That card is our first scheme. All right, so we get a scheme out there. I'm putting the counter on just so that you all can keep track with 1. So, in order to see where a scheme does, we look at the scheme card. So, scheme twist. Choose 1. Then play 2 cards from the Mankind Liberation front. Okay, so Justice, Inspire Hope. Then you get +1 recruit point. I guess I get to keep that recruit point for the next turn. Or Revenge, and you get +1 attack. So I like Inspiring Hope. I feel very hopeful. So we will do that. Then we have to play 2 cards. Oh my god, okay. So the first one that we play is Shimmer. So Ambush, reveal a red hero or inspire fear. We have no red heroes to reveal, so it goes down 1. Sad. Sad D20, sad. And the second one, hopefully a bystander, is Prism. Ambush, reveal a, what is that? Instinct hero. We don't have one, unfortunately. So we inspire more fear. Womp womp. Sorry, my phone thinks I should be asleep. I like to keep it on. Only in Legendary can you put the Mutant Liberation front in the Mankind Liberation front. Haha, I'm in danger. All right, so we have our 1 recruit point from this. So we have 1. That's something. And then we will get 4 more recruit points. So we're up to 5. That's why we have dials. And 2 attack. Our 2 attack is still pretty useless to us, which is unfortunate. But our 4 recruit, I like the idea of getting Barry already. So let's do that. Let's spend 4 recruit points out of our 5. Doesn't cost 1. Dang. So we can't do anything with our last recruit points, unfortunately. I know. If we get another scheme twist, dude, we're so screwed. All right, since we have to draw up a new hand, we get to shuffle all of our cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only got one fastest man alive. That's that. Probably enough material for a DC Speedster's big box. Oh yeah, there's gonna be so much, I'm sure. All right, another beast morph thing comes out. Our city is now full of terror. Okay, so bright side is that we have 3 attack, which is good, and 3 monies. So our 3 attack, we can at least take out one of the beast guys, which is good. So KO a 0 cost card. Okay, so when you fight something, it'll say fight on it. So KO a 0 cost card from your discard pile. If you can't, you get +1 star for recruit. There's nothing in our discard yet, right? Because they're being played, they're not discarded yet. So we can't do that. We get the bystander for victory points if you keep track of that stuff. I don't. Mankind, greatest enemy, the women liberation. So we couldn't do that, so we get 1 more recruit point. We used all 3 attack, so that's a solid. So they're 4 recruit. I would want more red, but there is no red. Oh, scheme twist. We forgot to do the thing. So whenever you get a scheme twist, you get to cycle through it in true solo. No, it's another canary card. Actually, that's not that bad. Because with our 2, we'll buy 1 canary card. And our other 2, we'll buy another canary card. Oh, it's more canary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Myri. All right. Next one is, please don't be a scheme twist. Ah, son of a gun. Now you will it into existence. All right, so I'm going to inspire hope. We get 1 recovery. The first one is, please be a bystander. Dr. Light, ambush. Reveal a blue one. We don't have a blue one. Inspire fear. Oh, okay. Not great, Bob. Son of a gun. Ambush. Reduce hope. Because that goes down 1 more. So we have 1 escape. Now, we need to cycle out 2 cards. 1 for the scheme. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And then for the escape, the century, not great, Bob. For the escape one, we just remove 1 that costs 6 or less, right? And if they had a bystander, you throw away a card, right? I always worry I get that backwards. Yeah, KO's a hero. Okay. Well, KO Lasso of Truth. Hey, okay. That's actually a good one to get. All right, so we did our 2. So we're good there. We cycled, I think. I think we did the cycling. So we're good to go. All right, so we'll play Barry Allen. We get 1 attack. Draw a card. Okay. 2 more attacks. We're up to 3, which is somewhat useful. And then 4 more recovery. Or not recovery, I'm sorry. 4 more monies. So we're up to 5 monies. So with a 3 attack for each fear. Ugh. Okay. All right, so we'll take out this beast thing again. KO a card from your discard pile. We can do that. So we're going to KO one of our attack. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll KO one of our gray attack cards. I don't think we need that. Thins out our deck a little bit, which is nice. Excuse me. So we have 5 monies to spend. We'll spend 2 to get the vibrating through walls. So we're down to 3. Ugh, okay. Spend another 2, so we're down to 1. We'll get another Canary Cry card. Oh, we want that one too. All right, that's everything we do. Okay. 2 cards, can't draw any more, so we shuffle them. Now we really, really, really don't want a Scheme Twist. Three, 4, 5, 6. All right. Okay, terrible hand. That's fine. No scheme twist. Come on, baby. All right, Cinder, Ambush. Count the number of Master Strikes that are face up anywhere. There are none. Each player discards a card that will cost more or gains a wound. All right, costs more than that. All right, so there's 0. So we're supposed to discard a 1 cost or higher. 3 attack gets us nowhere. So we'll get rid of one of their attack cards. Ugh. All right. So we get 2 attack and 3 money. With the 3 money, we'll get lightning speed. And we can't do anything with 2 attack. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, man, it's hard to keep up with this. Tattooed Man, Ambush. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Master Strike, play it. It's not. All right, so unfortunately, they escape. So we're at 2 already. Someone left, so we have to KO a card. KO this one again. Okay. All right. We got 1, 2, 3 attack, and 3 recruit. Excuse me. So with the 3 attack, we'll take out Tattooed Man. Yeah, that's fine. Because the next one's an enemy at least. And 3 recruits. We'll get another Canary Cry. Ugh. Okay. At least we know it's not a scheme twist. Keith loves big old top stuff. He's very good. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Bad card is going to be an enemy. I forgot. I don't remember who it was though. Cheshire. She escapes. That won't be good. All right, let's do Barry Allen. We'll draw a card. Bro, Kingdom Come is hard. And we get 1 attack before I forget. Draw a card. Okay, here we go. Canary Cry gets us 1. We play the blue cards. Now we get 3 attacks. That's up to 5. 6 attack. 7 attack. And 2 whole recruit points. Don't be jealous. So 7 attack. Ow, 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 ow. Use the vodka card to summon Redstone. So I did a leg workout. My leg's killing me. All right, so 7 can only take out 1 enemy. We could take out Solomon Grundy. Sorry. If you fought Solomon Grundy, KO one of your heroes. We could KO a hero, which helps. So we'll do 7 to take him out because he gets 2 more, or gets +2 if there's no hope. There's no hope. So knocks him out. KO this. With 2 recruit, we'll get a daring sidekick. And 2 recruit points. Oh no, we spent that. That's right. All right, as long as it's not a scheme twist, we're fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a big ask though. Cheshire. Once you tell him. All right, so we got Flash for 1. We'll play another Flash for 2. Draw a card. Lightning Speed gets 1 recruit. We get to draw a card. Okay. Canary Cry gets us up to 3. Another Canary Cry gets us up to 6. Another one gets us up to 7 and 2 recruits. So with the 3 recruit. All right, 7 attack. If we take out Dr. Light, we could take out some of the checkmate pawns or knight. Oh no, wait, we can't take him out. He's too much. He's 8. Alright, so we'll take out one of the Cheshire cuts. Brings down a 2 attack, which you could do nothing with. 3. We'll buy this for 3. Alright, another Barry Allen. We could use that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle up. Ugh. Six. Wow, what a terrible hand. Okay. Master Strike. So. Oh, that text is small. I can't read that. Take the leftmost hero from the HQ and the lowest cost non-gray hero from each player's discard pile. I have none. So, this one. Stack them next to Cersei as a devolved pig villains. You can fight them starting from the top. They have attack equal to their cost and fight. Alright, so she's at 3. Okay. Okay. Four recruit, 2 attack is not good. 2 attack gets us nothing. 4 recruit gets us Barry at least. I don't know. I have a gut feeling this is going to be it. By God, the human form, the main rise and demon. Okay. Another guy. Oh, wait, did we not draw a new hand? No, we literally did not draw a new hand. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This isn't terrible. So we do lightning speed, draws us a card. Then we'll do vibrate through the walls to draw a card because we played a red. Okay, here we go. Vibrate through the walls to draw another card. Okay. Then we'll play Barry Allen to draw a card up to our 3rd fight. Then, if you drew at least 3 cards this turn, we did, you may transform into the fastest man alive. Do you get to draw a card on this too or no? So we get 2 more attack. So that's up to 5. Then if you drew... Yeah, wait. So we drew 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. So if you did draw at least 4 cards, you get 2 more attacks, so up to 7. Do we get his draw card on this too? Okay, cool. That's sweet. Hers the fast man. That's why I hear too. Then we could do a daring sidekick, bring us up to 8 and draw a card. Then we could do vibrate through the walls, 9 to draw a card. Then top to bottom usually help. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if we could do his text again, but that's good. All right, so Canary Cry gets us up to 10. But then we do another Canary Cry, so we're up to 13. Then we do another Canary Cry, so we're up to 16. Oh, chat. 17 attack. And then 2, 3, 4 recruit. Why not? I don't know. I just always want to make sure. I worry. Okay, so 17 attack. We can start clearing some board state. Alright, so if we have 3 of these, we can KO 3 cards. Which we might want to do, actually. But he's at 8. Or we could do... Or no, we could take out all of them. These are champions being picky? I know, right? Alright, so we can fight Cinder for 5, brings it down to 12. Cinder, dead. Cheshire, brings it down to 7. She dead. If we do Osiris, we KO one of her heroes, then reveal a top card of the villain deck. If it's a Master Strike, put Arias back on top of the villain deck and play that Master Strike. They were playing. Yeah. Do you get it? Or we could just take out Simon. Because he's at 7 because it's 2 fear. I think we just take him out because I'm worried about that being a Master Strike and ruining a turn for us. Actually, wouldn't really ruin it, but she would just be that. You know what? Let's take out Simon. Okay, we finally have a much better looking board. And 4 recruit. It's only 2 strikes. Okay. Oh wait, we had a card that did something, right? Oh no, it was only if we had a yellow. We didn't have a yellow. Okay. Playing around with flowcharts at the end of the day. That's true. Alright, so we can't get War and Peace. We can't get this. So our only option is this. So we'll take out the trash. Well, no, let's just get a daring sidekick. I don't want to take out trash. I am the trash. Okay, that was good. So 2. Hopefully we can get more massive card draw. Because that works well for us. Four, 6. Give me card draw, baby. Not really. Oh, a little bit. Okay. Bad card is Tattooed Man. Ambush. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Master Strike, play it. It is not. It's going to be a Scheme Twist. So you have to prepare for that. Okay. That's good to know. So we'll do Fastest Man Alive. Gets us 2 attack. Draw a card. Okay, so Canary's going to go crazy. Alright. Vibrate doesn't get us a card draw because we didn't play a Covert. That's right. Canary Cry gets us 1, so we're up to 4. Canary Cry gets us up to 7 now. Canary Cry gets us up to 10. Checkmate Knight gets us up to 11, and we get 1 whole recruit point. I like the mat. The mat's very good. All right, so 11 attack. I don't want to take out Dr. Light. Screaming and Vibrate. Oh my god, I hate this song. Alright, so if we do 6, that brings it down to 5. KO one of your heroes. Take out one of the pawns. Reveal top card. We know it's not. It's a Scheme Twist. So Osiris goes away. Then we could take out him because he's at 3. So at least it's with 2. So he's dead. Vacation, I don't recall you mentioning. To the Finger Lakes. To a resort up there to relax. And let my son jump on the bed. And 1 recruit gets us absolutely nowhere. And 2 attack gets us nowhere. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, got some good card draw. Okay. Okay, so this is Scheme Twist. We know this already. Bam, we're up to 3 of them. First we'll Inspire Hope, gets us 1 recruit point. Then 2 cards from here. First one is Gizmo. Ambush. Reveal attack. Okay, no, it's Inspire Fear. Next one is, come on, bystanders. Reveal a red. We do have a red. So we're good. All right, so we take them out. And then we have to cycle one. We'll take out one of the War and Pieces because there's so many of them. Defender of Innocent. Okay. So. For each fear. So he's up to 4. She's up to 5. Okay. So we'll do Daring Sidekick, get 1 attack. Draw a card. Then we'll do Light Speed. Gets us 1 recruit point. Draw our 2nd card. Do Vibrating Through the Walls. Drawing our 3rd card. Play Bury. Attack. And then we get to draw a card. And then if we drew at least 3, which we did, we can transform into the fastest man alive. Gets us 2 more attacks. We're up to 5. We get to draw a card. And then if we drew at least 4 cards this turn, which we did, we get 2 more attack. Sweet. And all my recruit. All right, so 7 attack is fine. And then we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recruit points. Wow. Okay. This is the 9 total. All right, so 7 attack. So he's at 4. She's higher. So she's at 5. But at 4, we can move the hope track up if we really wanted to. All right, we'll take out Shimmer for 5. Leaves us with 2. So she states, count your red heroes. We have. There's 2. Reveal that many from the top of your deck. Draw 1 and put the rest back in any order. So we can draw 1 of these. Draw this one. So we get 1 more attack of 3. We'll use the 3 attack because you can use it to increase your hope, right? I think it's attack you can use it for. It's not monies. Three attack. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. And then 9 money. So... yeah, I don't want to inspire fear. That's good to know that you could do it either way. All right, let's spend 6 here. So we're down to 3. And we'll get find their lair because that's 4 attack and that could be good. Spend the last 3 to get another Daring Sidekick. All right, cool. 3. Yeah, once per turn. Okay. All right, we need another big card draw. One, two, three. Okay. Okay. Bad card is... hey, another Scheme Twist. So, we are going to Inspire Hope. Get 1 recruit. Let's switch one of these out first. Ooh, Devastating Cry. And 2 cards from here. First one is Gorilla. Ambush. Each player must discard a JL hero. Okay. We'll get rid of Vibrate Through the Walls, I guess. And then reduce hope twice. Womp womp. Second one, come on, where's my bystanders? Oh my god, Gizmo. Inspire Fear. So we're down to 3. Okay. So we'll do Lightning Speed first. Gets up to 2. We get to draw a card. All right, Vibrate Through the Walls. Gets us to draw our 2nd card. Nah. That's all we could do. He's up to 2 attack, 3 attack, 4 attack, and then 3 more recruit points to bring up to 5. All right, so 4 attack. We can't knock anything out with 4 because he's at 5. So we'll spend the 3, essentially all of it, to raise the fear track back up. And with 5 recruit, let's defend the innocent. Don't be a scheme twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, big attack, not a big draw card hand, so that's fine. Don't be a scheme twist. Don't be a scheme twist. All right, Master Strike. Second one there. So we take this. That's another pig. She's up to 11. Okay. So we'll do fastest man alive because it's 2. We get to draw a card. Another fastest man alive gets another 2. We draw another card. Okay. Canary Cry gets up to 5. Then 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. And then this is 12. And 2 recruit points. Oh, and I forgot to fill this in. Oh, I know where we're going. So 12 attack. That's a 4, 8. So yeah, we'll take out 8 worth here. Brings down to 4. And with that last 4, we'll increase this up by 1. And then 2 recruit, we'll get the vibrate through the walls again. Alright, we're hanging on. I need the KO cards is what I need. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Alright. Don't be a scheme twist. Son of a gun. That's 5 out of the 8. Inspire Hope gets us a recruit point. 2 cards. Let's cycle through really fast. We'll get rid of one of the defenders. We need more berry cards. Be a bystander. Bizarro. Reduce hope. This turn you fight using your money and recruit using your attack. Okay. Let's remember that. Hey, a bystander. Okay. Okay, so I'll just do it backwards. So we'll do a sidekick, which gets us 1. No, wait. No, we have to do it the right way. Because that'll throw us off. Draw a card. It's empty. Nah. 1 more attack brings us up to 2. Once it's turn, you may fight a henchman from the victory pile. I don't care about that as much. So 6 attack, which is really 6 recruit. And then 4 recruit, which brings up to 5 attack. Okay. So with our 5 attack, we'll take out the trash. So I'm going to gain it as a hero. And we'd have 2 attack left over, but I can't do anything. There's 6 recruit points. We'll do 3 with that. That's the one I want. We'll do another 3 with this. Because hopefully when we fight an enemy, we can draw a card. Okay. Oh. Thank you. I think he was there. Thank you. And then the bystander should actually go on here then. Thank you, Scott. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, card draw. Okay, this is a decent hand. The beast thing. All right, so we can KO a 0. Okay, we want to take out this beast thing, so we need to KO people. All right, so we'll do vibrate for 1. We'll do another vibrate for 1 and draw a card. Okay, Canary's going to pop then. So we're up to 3 attack. 1 recruit. And then 1 attack brings up to 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So 1 recruit's useless, but he's at 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we can take out both of these. So we'll do that. No. He's at 8, not 7. He's at 7. We have 3 of these, so we don't want to KO, though. Ugh. Because we can KO 2 of the useless ones, but we get rid of Canary Cry, too. Which I don't know if it's the worst thing. Alright, let's spend 3 to take him out. KO one of our 0 cost cards. I think we actually do that. Because if we do that... Do you do anything special when mixing DC and Marvel sets in account on different backs? Just you have to have opaque sleeves. That's it, really. All right, I think we're going to take a risk. We're going to risk it. So we're going to take out Dr. Light. KO that many heroes. So we're going to KO 3 heroes. So 1, 2, and we're going to get rid of one of the Canary Cries. Which seems like a bad move, but I need the 1 KO. I need to get rid of some of those bad cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just use Sleeve Kings. Also, welcome, Joseph. Sorry, sorry. The card draw thing, I think, is going to be better for us in the long run. Hey, and there's Scheme Twist. Go for it. 1 Spire Hope again. Gives 1 recruits. We're going to cycle this card through. 2 bad cards. First one is Bystander. Second one is Mammoth. Reveal a Fist Hero or Inspire Fear. We don't have a Fist Hero. Fear is down to 1. Okay. Okay. So this won't be too bad for us because we're going to be able to draw a lot. So, gets 1 recruit. We get to draw our first card. Then we're going to do Vibrate Through the Walls. Gets us an attack. And we can draw our second card. Fastest Man Alive. Oh, wait. We don't want to do that yet. We'll do Defender of the Innocent. Gets us up to 3. Reveal a top card of the villain deck. If it's a Master Strike, you get +2. It is a Master Strike. Let's go. So that's up to 5. Then we'll do 2 recruits. So up to 4. And whenever you fight an enemy this turn, draw a card. We can get 2 more basic fights. We're up to 7. We drew 2 cards. That would be third one. So what we want to do is use 4, 5. We're going to get back down to 2 to take out Mammoth. He has no fight. We fought an enemy, so we draw a card. Oh, let's go. Fastest Man Alive gets us 2 more attack. We draw a card. Then if you drew at least 4 cards this turn, you get +2 attack, which we did. So we're up to 6. Then we're going to do another Fastest Man Alive. So we're up to 8. We get to draw a card. We drew at least 4. You get 2 more attack. We did. Canary Cry just gets us 1, so up to 11, and 2 more recruit points gets us up to 6. Okay, so we're at 11. All right, so we can finally hit Cersei. Mixing back sensor, everything on the backs. I don't want to be... The color backs, yeah. So she's at 10. So we're going to have 1 attack left. We need to start taking out the Mastermind. Because she gets +1 for each pig. Okay. Reveal the top 3 cards of the hero deck. Gain 1 of them, put the rest back. Oh, Cersei has pigs. Okay. Oh, the hero deck. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Flash. Let's go. Let's go. So we gain that. And we have to put these other 2 as pigs. She's got a lot of pigs. Let's go. Six recruit. Let's spend 4 to get another berry card. And our last 2 to get a daring psychic. Oh, let's go. Very berry. The berriest of bears. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get me some card draw, baby. Or don't. That's cool too. Alright, this is Master Strike, we said, right? Yeah. So that's up to 3. Leftmost here in the HQ. Lowest cost gray one. So she has a lot of pigs. So lowest cost gray one, we just... We can just KO that. Okay. We have to kill some pigs. Okay. So we can draw no cards, which is kind of sad, I guess. Well, no, that's not true. They're or wait, are they? They're an enemy now, right? So we fight them, we draw cards. And if it costs 0, then I can fight it for 0. I bring all the fish. Just won my game of Conservative. Nice. So we gain 2 recruits. We gain 2 more recruits. And then whenever we fight an enemy this turn, draw a card. So if they cost 0, they have an attack equal to their cost, which is 0. Fight, and I assume they're an enemy now. So we can KO this card. We fought them for 0. So they are KO'd. And because of that, we can draw a card. I think that's right. I'm going to go with it. The draw card didn't help us, though. All right, so Vibrate Through Walls gets us 1. 1. 3 more gets up to 5, which doesn't help. And then 2 recruit points, so that brings up to 6. So, with our 5 fight... What do these guys cost? We can spend 2 of it to take the Canary, and spend the other 3 to take Lightning Speed. More card draw, more attack. That's good. 6. We can get another card draw one for 3, and another card draw one. Just lots of card draw. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a fat deck, but I'm hoping we can draw so much through it. All right, we need to now go and win. 1, 2. Okay. Cinder, Ambush. Count the number of Master Strikes that are face up anywhere. Each player discards a card that costs 3 more. Okay. So it's 3. So discard something that costs 3 or more. Let's do... Wait, cost more? Cost more. Oh no, we have to take out Find Their Lair. That stinks. All right, let's start vibrating through walls. We'll do it again so we can draw our cards. We're at 2. Ugh. Take out the trash, gets up to 4. It's up to 3. And that gets up to 5. So 3 we could do literally nothing with except for raise hope. 5. We'll spend 2. And another daring sidekick. Dude, we need to draw the whole deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, draw a card, discard any number of cards, and draw that many. If you haven't taken an extra turn, oh, I can take an extra turn. Okay. Okay, we'll figure that in a second. So, scheme twist brings up to 7. Please, one of them be a bystander. Cheetah. Each player must discard 3 cards, then draw 2. Okay, come on. All right, so we'll discard 1, 2, 3. Then we draw 2, it said? Okay, more card draw. Don't be another cheetah. Oh my god, what are the odds? No, you will it into existence. You discard 3. So 1, 2, 3. Draw 2. Okay. You know, we had so much card draw. And now it is for nothing. Alright. Oh, we got a scheme twist. So we have to cycle. Okay. So, we'll do lightning speed. Draw our first card. Let's do enter the speed force. This is 3 attack. Discard any number of cards and draw them in. We're just going to discard 1. So that's draw number 2. And then we do have a Justice League. So if you haven't taken an extra turn this game, take an extra turn after this one. I'm going to do that now because we don't have much left to do. So I'll do 2 turns in a row. So we drew 1, 2 cards. Fastest man alive gets 2 more attack. We'll draw another card. We'll do another fastest man alive. Brings up to 7. Draw another card. We do get 2 extra attacks. We're up to 9. We'll do daring sidekick. Brings up to 10. We get to draw a card. We'll do bury, which gets up to 11. Draw a card. Then we drew at least 3 cards. We did. So we get fastest man alive. Gets us 2 more. So up to 13. Draw a card. If you did, you get 2 more. So we're up to 15. Then we'll do vibrate through walls. Gets up to 16. Draw a card. Then we'll do lightning speed. 2 recruit. Draw a card. Do vibrate through walls. Gets up to 17. Draw a card. And then we got our canary punches. So take out the trash. We do have a yellow. So we get 2 recruits. Now, whenever you fight an enemy's turn, draw a card. So Cersei's at 11. So we might as well just hit her for 11, which brings us down to 6. Wait, do we want to risk this? Yeah, yellow. So her card is play a copy of one of your heroes that has a star icon. I mean, we already did that, right? So that's fine. But we fought an enemy, so we have to draw a card. Ah. All right, it's 1 recruit. And then we get 1 more attack, 7. Then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So with our 13 now, we could do 11 of it here. So it brings it down to 2. Oh, wait, but we lose. We have to hit the board. We can't win. Okay. For each card you drawn? Okay, so she has a ton of life. That's 8. That's 14, so we can't do 14. But we could do those two. Oh yeah, I do have a second turn after this. That's true. YOLO. Okay, so we have 2 attack left, which does nothing. Take out Cersei. Don't like give her an extra turn or something dumb. For each player that reveals hero inputs, each player in turn reveals a hero. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll do this one. So she has slightly more life. So we just need to beat her one more time. We have 5 recruit points. I don't think we're going to get anything besides a staring sidekick. So she now has 10, 11, 12 life. We need massive card draw again. Also, Damon, welcome to the chat. Which small box expansion should I get between Weapon X, Black Widow, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Midnight Suns? Weapon X, I liked a lot. Black Widow is pretty good too. If Bagotop, you're here, he can answer you better if he's still here. Also, welcome Jay Babble to chat. All right, so we get an extra turn because of our fastest man alive thing or whatever it was. All right, give us good things. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give us good things, baby. Okay, this isn't terrible. We can work with this. Okay, so we'll do a daring sidekick. Get 1 attack, draw a card. Oh, okay. Daring sidekick, 2 attack, draw a card. Shoot. All right, fastest man alive brings up to 4, draw a card. No, come on. We can take out the trash. Brings up to 2. If we fight this, take out the trash. Hold on, wait. It'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not enough. So we won't win. So we have to take out the trash and hopefully we get more card draw. So we're down to 1. Fight them so we can draw a card. Fastest man alive. Okay. How many cards do we draw? Only 3? Okay. So, fastest man alive brings us back up 2. So we're up to 3. Draw a card. If you drew at least 4 cards, we did, you get 2 attacks. So we're at 5. Vibrate through walls gets up to 6. Draw a card. No, come on. I hate you, game. 7 attack. 8 attack. 9, 10, 11. Oh my god, that's going to be it. And 3 recruit. Stupid recruit cards for 5. 11 attack. She has 9, 10, 11. Last one. Each player KOs 3 Beast Morphs and the Victory Power gains a wound. Yeah, we did that. Oh my god. Usually I try to beat her again. You just have to beat all the cards under her. I usually try to beat her again. Obviously not going to happen. And our 5 recruit, whatever. You can get daring sidekick or something. But barely skated by. What was our next hand? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, our next hand is money. Out of curiosity, our next card was a Scheme Twist, which would have been 2 more enemies, which we would have lost. But we could have. I just want to see what this turn would be. All is a fantastic expansion. Weapon X might be my first choice because it adds special wounds and makes the game interesting. After that, Guardians or Midnight Suns. Flash is wild, dude. Flash is crazy. Zells, welcome to chat. Just got home from work and love seeing a pile of flashcards. One of my favorite. Dude, it's crazy. All right, so just out of curiosity, what would this been? Light speed, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. So we're up to 2 draws. 1 attack, 3 draws. Vibrate again with another attack. Alright, we're driven 4. Lightning speed, draw another card. That one, draw another card. This one, draw another card. And then we would have had 4 more attack for 8. 9. 4 more recruit brings us up to 7. So we could have gotten that. 1 more attack, 10, 13. So we would have been back up to 13 and enough to deal damage. Dude, the combo better than a pile of flashcards, isn't that right? What was the loss condition? 3 enemies escape, and we were at 2. So we would have lost with that. But I'll say with like Canary Cry, getting that to go with not the find the lair thing. What was the other thing? Take out the trash. Whenever you fight an enemy, draw a card. Like that combination works really well, I feel like. Of like flash drawing. Then take out the trash helps you draw more. Where was their good card? Oh, second to the bottom. Yeah, fastest man alive was on the bottom. Jeez. I was hoping we could have gotten the Speed Force one to throw away some cards to draw more. Bruce Wayne and the Batman draw helps the bigger flashcards. That's true. That'd be a good one too. Yeah, the way some of them work together is crazy. But yeah, so we won. We didn't win the way I would like to have, but we definitely won. The rest of the deck was Osiris, and then 2 Master Strikes in the bottom. I forgot to put the last one on there, I guess. Whew. My second game with Nightwing. Yeah, I want to do Titans next. Good game, thank you. I think Titans next would be weird. Not weird, be good. I feel like I saw Nightwing works well with Titans or something. I think. So I want to do that next. Then we still have to do the Freeze guy. Someone else. Not tonight, but in general. But yeah, man. DC Legendary. Fantastic stuff as usual. Absolutely fantastic. Lose if you must, but always cheat. Jesse the Body Venture. Jesse knows what he's doing. Best legendary core set yet, in my opinion. It's so good. It's so worth it. I mean, it really is a phenomenal game. I feel like we've only played a handful of games. I guess 3 at this point. And like every game just feels so good. It feels so good and so fun. And different. Every time we play, it's been a completely different experience, which I think is the best part of this game. It just feels so different every time you play. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, chat. Devin's only getting started. I know. He needs to come out with another Batman one. Or a Batman one for us. That's what I want. DC Legendary, we can tell, yeah. I've been playing streaming weekly games for 6 years and each game still feels new. What other game can you say that about? Exactly. It's crazy. It's the hype since you've been waiting. I know, right? I was so hyped for this for so long. And I'm so happy it's as good as it is. A part of me was like, all right, if Marvel Legendary second edition is really good, like I'll stick with Marvel, which I mean is good. I enjoy Marvel Legendary a lot too. I do want to get that back to the table at some point. But yeah, this is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And I'm so excited for the future expansions that it'll come out with. All right, chat. That was good. That was good. That was fun. I am tired now. So yeah, so quick reminder, I will not be around on Friday because we'll be out. Vertigo Legendary. There you go. The art in this game is so good, dude. It's so good. All of it's good. They just overall did an amazing job with this game. And even the Hope and Fear track this game, like it like mattered a little bit, but it wasn't the focus, right? It was crazy. Let's do an arcade run. I'll do it at some point. At some point. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. We'll do it at some point, I'm sure. Definitely not to that part with the arc. Yeah. Yeah, they really did. They're just absolute fire all around. But yeah, we'll do more once they get kind of comfortable with it. I still have to do my video of how to play the game. Get it out before Bagel Top thinks of it. Force Truck in the Star Wars deck build? Yeah, exactly. That was a good one, too. All right, chat. I appreciate you all. I gotta get some rest and clean this up. Thank you for the subs and whatnot. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you enjoy Legendary stuff, make sure to check out Bagel Top Games. He does a lot with it, and he mixes the Marvel and DC stuff, so you can definitely check that out, because I know a lot of you all are interested in that. I will not be around Friday. We're going up vacation time, but Monday we'll be back with Marvel Champions. We got to work on some more villains. McLaughlin wanted me to play Spider-Ham Pool deck, so we're going to play Pool. So everyone that's excited for that, be there for that. And then next Wednesday, we'll keep doing DC Legendary so I can get through everything. So get through it slow. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Have a great weekend, everyone. Appreciate you all. And I will see you on Monday. Yes, we will definitely use the Daredevil resource cards. 100%. 100% going to be using them. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend.